I've used EZDrummer 2 for many years and I've enjoyed it. Now that EZDrummer 3 is here, is it worth the upgrade? Well, let's find out. So first off, let's just look at some of the comparisons. Not all of them, just some of the main ones here. You can see the core library size is 15 gigabytes in EZDrummer 3 to EZDrummer 2's 4 gigabytes. You can see drum set brands, 7 versus 4, and kit configurations is 9 versus 5. So already you're getting much more in EZDrummer 3, and we kind of figured that going into it. You're also going to be getting a lot more MIDI grooves with it, plus a new engine. And with this new engine, you can do individual drum tuning. You can see up here, we can tune the drum if we wanted. Whereas with EZDrummer 2, we could only do pitch control. So that's something new with EZDrummer 3. Also in EZDrummer 3, one of the coolest new features is this Bandmate tab, and we're going to get into that even more in just a little bit. Now, knowing all of these differences so far, is it worth upgrading to EZDrummer 3? Well, if you're a little tired of the core libraries in EZDrummer 2 and you want some new sounds, it just might be worth it. But what if you're happy with the core libraries in EZDrummer 2 and you want to stay with that? Well, maybe you can stay with it, but you do get those core libraries in EZDrummer 3 as well. And do they sound different in each program? Well, I've been doing A/B testing on this for a little bit now to hear if there is a difference, and the difference is very slight. In EZDrummer 3, it sounds a little more open and airy, whereas in EZDrummer 2, it sounds a little duller or maybe a little muddy. Now, it is very slight. Let's check it out right now. So I have the EZDrummer 2 Modern kit loaded with the basic preset. That's the default preset that comes on with EZDrummer 2. And I have a groove picked out that's from the EZDrummer 2 library. And I have the exact same thing going on in EZDrummer 2. Same kit, same preset, and we're going to be using the same groove. So let's start with EZDrummer 2. So I'm not sure if you could hear the difference there. It is very slight. And I checked, the mixer settings are all the same in this version and in EZDrummer 2. So it's not a matter of different settings in the mixer or anything like that. It's all set up the same. Maybe it's just that core engine, or maybe it's just my ears playing tricks on me. I'm not sure, but I do hear something there. So is that slight difference worth the upgrade to EZDrummer 3? Well, maybe not. If you're totally happy with EZDrummer 2, you like the core libraries, you might just want to stick with that. But maybe this next new feature will make you want to upgrade. So let's check out Bandmate. So with Bandmate, what we can do is drag and drop an audio file in here. You can see it could be guitar, bass, keyboard, synths, or whatever. Just drag some audio in here, and it's going to instantly come up with a drum groove that works with that audio. So let's test that out right now. Drop it in here. And you can see it was instant right there. And now it's estimating the tempo. The tempo is actually 160 for that. Say okay. And here's the drum groove that they've come up with. So I'll start from here. Let's hear how it goes. That's pretty good. It matches up perfectly right there. But you can also see it has more matching grooves down here and different genres. So we can pop this one out of there, grab another one. Let's try this one. Hear how that sounds. That's pretty good. It's come up with a bunch of different drum beats that we can go with for this song. So we can easily put together the drum track for our song just by dragging and dropping this into our DAW. So in our DAW, we could easily just drag this and drop it down onto the track there. It's that easy. And now we could start piecing together our song if we wanted. So if you're a songwriter and not a drummer, and you just want to quickly add some excellent sounding drums to your tracks, this might be for you because it's going to make things super quick for you. Now let's look at another new feature in EZDrummer 3, and that's this grid editor right here. So if we wanted, we could actually start coming up with our own groove in here. So we could draw it in. We would just click on that pencil there, and then you can draw in whatever drums and things you want in here. And you can see you have velocity settings down here that you could edit. So maybe this is a tool that you'd want to start creating your own drum grooves with. And you could do that. You could drag and drop it from down here into your timeline and have your own custom drum groove that you created. But what we can also do is bring in maybe this one that we had from Bandmate, or you can bring in any of your grooves from the library. I'll just use this one, for example, drag it down here, go to our grid editor, double click on this, and you can see it loads up all of that MIDI information. So why would we want to bring in a groove that's already done? Well, we could edit out drums if we wanted to switch up the cymbals or something. We could edit those out in here. You can change the velocities. Also, we could edit the play style. So you click on that, and then you can go in here, and we'll just play this right now. So you can hear I was editing how the kick drum was played, and you can click here and you can change up maybe the hi-hats. Let's hear that. So that's pretty cool. We can change things up like that play style. We could also go to this Humanize feature right here. So if we wanted, we could highlight all of our notes in our MIDI clip, and then we could click on this Humanize feature right here. And that changes the velocity right there. We have normal, regular here. We can turn it off, but if you click here, it's also going to bring up some more options like half time, double time, blast beat. Then you have soft, regular, hard. There's a lot of things that we can do in here. Let's just listen to it played back. It's a very cool feature right there, and it can take an old MIDI groove and make it new again. So if it's something maybe you've used in the past, or maybe you just weren't happy with how the MIDI groove was within the groove library, you can change that and spice things up and make it totally new. So now let's check out one of the more obvious things with EZDrummer 3, and that's some of the new drum kits. So let's go in here and we'll give some of these new kits a listen. We'll go to the Tight Room kit because I really like this one. It's very unique. Here's our Tight Room kit. I'm going to go get a groove. Now let's give this a listen. It's a very cool kit right there. And of course you have even more presets that we can choose for this kit. Let's go to this one here. And you have a lot more in here that we could choose from. Try this 60s Britain. That's a very cool kit. And that's just one of the new kits that you get with EZDrummer 3. Now let's look at the main room kit. Here we go. And we'll just try out the default preset that it comes with. That's a very nice sounding kit right there. We'll go to some of these here. We'll go to Smooth Rock, try that out. Lots of new sounds in here with that kit. And now we'll go to the Bright Room kit. It definitely has that classic rock vibe to this one, but even some 90s rock I can hear in there as well. 3 excellent kits that come with EZDrummer 3, plus you still get those EZDrummer 2 kits. You can see we can load up an empty kit and build one ourselves. We can just click on whatever drum, then you go up here, and you can choose any of these snares that you want, and that's just with the Bright Room kit. We can change that over to the main room, and there's even more. Change it to the tight room, and there's even more snares. Plus, if you have any EZX ones, you can load those in there as well. So lots of new possibilities with EZDrummer 3. If you are upgrading from EZDrummer 2, it's just $99 for the upgrade. Is it worth it? Well, that's up to you to decide for yourself. For me, it was well worth it. Now, save some money by checking out these free music making programs by clicking that video on the screen. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. For Audio Tech TV, I'm Zane. Keep creating, and we'll talk soon.